Okay, hello everyone. I know there hasn't been much of a regular vlog upload or anything like that, but anyway, today I'm going to a place called Brösarp. It's a area with like a national park here in Sweden, sort of a national park. We have like different regulations on how everything works, but it's a naturreservat, so you can go there and you can hike and you can walk and do pretty much whatever you want. So I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna go hiking a little today. And so I'm going out hiking today. I'm gonna not hike for ages, I'm just gonna go on a little stroll or something, because I might continue on later to other places as well. But I'm gonna start with a little hike or a little stroll or whatever, so I'll see you there. Okay, hello everyone. I know it's really windy and I'm not sure I kept anything from my intro, so I'm gonna redo my intro. Hello. Thanks for watching whatever this will be. Yeah, I'm now out walking, hiking. My first stop is this little rock thingy. Now, if you don't know what that is like back in the day when they used horse and carriage to get around. They set up those milestones to make it easier to navigate. So that's an old like mileage stone, and we count miles differently. So that milestone is a metric mile until the next point. So the horse and carriage people use those roads here and those to measure the distance between the villagers and like how long they had passed, so they would know how further they had to go. I'm just gonna find the easiest road. I'm not going on the highway road. I'm just gonna find the easiest road to cross. Over yonder way, there's the sheep. You see the tiny little bastards. Bah, there they come running. A little closer. Do-do-do-do-do. No, little lambs. Do-do-do-do-do. That's kinda cute. Here's an apple tree in the wild. Hey, they look kinda good. I'm not hungry though, but there's apples. Pretty sure this is owned by someone who has like one of the few houses up here on the hills. It's really light, the lighting is really weird, so it's hard to see. This area here is very hilly, you can see like a hilltop over here. So it like goes very much up and down. That's why it's such a good walking spot, because it's not all flat, so you actually have to do a little walking, some steep slopes here and there too. So anyway, I'll record it more longer as I go. Okay, here's the stop where like people park their cars and rest and usually go. Now there's that little red sign. The orange markings are the way like each separate path you can go goes. So that's one way, and this is the way I'm going. So this is literally the end of the road. Just kidding, I'm not gonna be here forever. I'm gonna go around for a little stroll, and yeah, especially since it's all dried up and stuff, they have been putting out these signs. Since we've had like extremely warm climate here in Sweden the last couple of weeks, more than we usually do, they have been putting up those warning signs. So there's been a total like barbecuing prohibition and stuff like that. So yeah, you can't barbecue, you can't set fires, nothing like that. So because it's really, the risk of like forest fires is so high. And yeah, I played Firewatch, so I know I shouldn't. Oh, I missed that game too. Yeah, but it's sort of like that. We don't really have fire watches here, so that's why they just put up signs and stuff. It's not that common because it's usually very rainy and cold in this country, but nope, not today. All alone in the forest. Ib, all alone. See, it's not that bad, it's nice. It's nice. I remember in school when we had like climbing lessons, we climbed up in one of those pines. Not here, but further northern up, close to the school. One day we went to those climbing up. My old profile picture used to be me in one of those pine trees. We're about 30 meters up, so I think these are about the same, maybe a little shorter even. But yeah, you can see they're quite high. Maybe this might be 20 or 30, so around those treetops. One of my profile pictures. Don't see how that's relevant, but it's, I guess, trivia. I don't know. Okay, no, I'm no expert or anything, so if you know something I don't, please inform me. But this is mostly a pine forest, so which means there's a lot of these pine cones, little tallträd or pine trees. This here's an oak though, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like this sort of oak leaves and stuff an oak would have. It's a good wood. Poor little broken tree though. Here's another poor broken little tree. It looks kind of cool, but it's all the forest fires and the heavy winds and pretty much stuff like that has been unfortunately damaged the forest a little, especially further up north in Sweden. There have been a lot of forest fires already, and like lots of people, lots of firefighters have been coming from all different countries to try and help us. There's a beetle. Almost stepped on you, little fella. Hello, hello. Tiny little cute bug. I'm gonna drink. Okay, so I'm taking a short little break. I even brought my hat from like, if you watched, or if you by some incredible miracle that I don't believe watched my channel like 5 years ago, this is the little hat I wore when I was hiking with my school, and it's basically when I started vlogging and all of this stuff. So this is my little souvenir from when it all started. Behind me here, maybe you can see it if we zoom in. Here we have a little bearberry bush or whatever it's called. So this is I can't remember the berry's name in English, but you'll probably see what I mean. If my camera could focus, would be great. There we go. And this is a sticky little thingy, so I gotta be careful not to get hurt on them. They're kind of pointy and sharp. Okay, I just stumbled upon this place, and one more thing I'm gonna show later. This is really cool. I like these eerie forests, like how you see it just goes darker and darker in. So yeah, these pines, as if I'm not mistaken, this might need some fact checking, but if I'm not mistaken, these pines like usually make their lower branches start decompose and start fall off to save their energy, to make it and force their upper crowns to get greener, because that's how they collect the sunlight. So that's why they like compete and competition each other with having like the most top area sun. So you can see that's why some of these are huge green up here and some are a little thinner, but you see almost all of them have nothing down here because there's no benefit to having that. So natural selection, I guess. There's a lot of resin. This is also extremely flammable, so if you ever in a survival situation need to make a fire, just try to break some of this off. Hey buddy, don't bite me, you hurt like fuck. Where'd you go? There he is. I think I found your nest. We're gonna go check that out in a second. So, in desperate emergencies, and if you have absolutely no idea what to do, you could try and collect those green peaks, or the green like nods, or the tops of the pines. You can make tea out of those. They're supposed to be a little yellow, so like this one, but preferably even more yellowy, like really fresh, like this. Maybe, yeah, sorta like this little piece. You could make tea of those, and they contain a little bit of vitamin C. It tastes like shit. I tried it during my survival courses, so I don't recommend it if you want some good tasting tea, but it could provide you with some emergency vitamins. Unlike day 5 of survival, I guess I would turn to that. But yeah, the pine is really efficient here if you really need to make a fire. And now to the second thing I want to show you. I'm not gonna touch this today, but here we have, I think, the killer ant nest, or no, not the killer ant. We don't live that exotic, but these red fuckers, we just call them red ants. These arseholes hurt like fuck, so I don't recommend playing too much with them. Can you see it moving? I can see it definitely moving, but yeah, they're collecting all the pines, the dead wood, and they make their little nest, so. Now look at that, look at all those beautiful little clovers. Shocky Arla, they're so pretty. Okay, after looking at like clovers in that little patch over there, I couldn't find a 4-clover. I wish I did, but unfortunately, it's not my lucky day today, I guess. So yeah, as you can see behind me, the hills are like, yeah, starting to show. So it's really hilly here. It's actually a lot of hills and everything here in Brasap, which is kind of like their signature, like it's all... Kind of want to go up there and just to see if I get a viewpoint, but I'm afraid it just keeps going up and up over there, so I'll just stick to the path for now. Is it working? My stupid camera stopped working. But look, I found a little toady too. Poor little toad. How are you doing? You have so red eyes. It's so cool. Look at them. They might look brown on the camera, but they're really red brown. It's a mix. But it's cool. I'm gonna leave you alone, little buddy. Bye. No. That's a little awkward. No, wrong way. Okay, that's better. I still look like shit, but that's better. Unfortunately, I don't know enough of toads to tell you what species or anything that is. I really hate this side of my hair too, as you maybe have noticed. Anyway, I found a little toad. It was kind of cute. And weird too. I'm not a big toad kind of guy, but I guess they're kind of cute. I don't know. Okay, this is where I wanna go and show you all these forest area, or the plains. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, I'm now out here on the plains, so yeah. If you're wondering why I have this red thing here, yeah. I walked into a branch I didn't see, unfortunately, so it scratched my face a little, but that doesn't matter. It's not anything big or anything, but yeah, here are the plains. Too bad the shadowing is all weird. Hopefully it looks better on the edited side than it does right now. So here's like the open steppe, or whatever you want to call it, of Brasap. That's why the landmark of Brasap's backar. And this is where I wanted to go. So let's find a nice little place, and I'm gonna sit and have my little Swedish fika. Okay, it's a little windy, so I'm sorry for that, but I hope my camera works good enough now. There's an adorable little house there. It's so cute. See it? This little steppe area here is what's called Brasap's backar. These little hills. There's nothing but forest around me for miles. basically. Or, yeah, a few kilometers. Closest road is down that way I came. A few kilometers on from my house, so it's pretty much just me and maybe the house. Sorry for the wind, kind of a little high up, so that's probably why. Yeah, can't do much about it. Oh, it looks like I might have to bring out my raincoat on the way back. I don't mind, I have my raincoat in my bag so I could just get it up in case the rain cloud gets too close. Oh, it looks way worse than it is. I just walked into the fucking tree and just... Okay, this little herb here, I'm not sure its Latin name or its English name, but we call it Johannesört. It's really good for making oils. I'm gonna pick a little flower here, and if you rub it, it should get slightly, yeah, you see, it gets red. No, it's not blood or anything, it's just, it's not poisonous, it's just the plant itself. It's used to make like oil, and back in the day they used this oil to all sorts of things. And that's a very weird smell. But my finger smells like pine mostly now anyway, but that's Johannesört. The rain might be coming soon. I'll grab my little rain jacket if that's the case, so it's no worries. It might just miss me though, because it looks like the cloud are heading further down that way. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm heading back to where I started, so I'll see you later. Bye-bye. So it's very windy and it's getting dark as hell because the rain is closing in. It's currently over here. I got a few drops on me, but not as much. There's also more coming from down there. So heading on to the buses. Gotta go, so I'll see you later.